Folks, it's the 1st of January 2016, and my father told me that fascists are pigs and all kinds of bad names. And Lenin said the difference between fascism and communism is the speed at which you get there. So let's call it what it is. Obama's pimps assault Hammond Ranch in Oregon for natural gas and uranium, using Congressman DeFazio and Walden and their BLM as their whores. Let's call it the way it is, folks. Let's stop soft-pedaling and being politically correct. On the 17th of December, I gave out on a blog the license number of a car that was bringing a nuclear weapon to the White House, and his life was saved again. Do you think he'd have his whores return the money they stole in the FBI? No. Instead, he turned around and he assaulted these people. They've been doing ranching on there for a long time. This isn't the first time. So Obama sent his whores out to attack these people. The problem is, under the Diamond Valley Ranch, under these areas, is natural gas and uranium. China is going to mine the uranium to make more nuclear weapons, and the natural gas will be stolen by the two congressmen that we just mentioned, DeFazio and Walden, which will probably piss the Rothschilds off beyond all reality. And they'll do to these two congressmen what they did to Harry Reid, punch him out until he loses an eye. So this congressman, look very carefully. This wonderful, joyous, smiling, Democratic National Socialist pig, and this guy who claims to be a righteous Republican, know that many years ago, U.S. Geological Survey Bulletin 1740-B pointed out that where the ranch is, the Hammond Ranch, here in Oregon, up in here, that under here is an enormous amount of, oh my God, gas, natural gas and uranium, and mercury and arsenic and all kinds of minerals. So Obama is using this man to take it. How do we know that? Well, let's take a look at this. What are his highest donors? We're talking about mining uranium, mercury, arsenic, completely destroying the groundwater, and giving the uranium to China so they can make more nuclear weapons. Transportation unions. Typical Democratic Socialist. That's what the Democratic Party is. It's called the Democratic Socialist Party. They're the fascist pigs. But don't worry, they're all the same now. The CIA has handlers and they tell them what to do. Transportation unions, building materials, railroads, industrial unions. These are his top 5 contributors. International Brothers of Electrical Workers. Follow the money. Peter DeFazio. Follow the money. Folks, these BLM freaks down there on the Hammond Ranch. Oh, here is the kicker. There are coal deposits all over Oregon, and here where the ranch is, natural gas, uranium, mercury, and arsenic. Money, 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 money. Union money. Coal deposits in Oregon. Folks, it's all about money. They're going to arrest the Hammonds and throw them in jail and kill them and take their ranch. They also arrested, and this is incredible, and local police, I'm only going to warn you on this once. You arrested Pete Santilli. Sure, you want to send them to jail and steal their land. Typical Obama pimp whore stuff. Folks, I'm an ambassador and I'm telling you the way it is. That means I was an acting president. I call him the way I see him. I don't really care what the titles are. I'm just pissed beyond all reality. They did this to the Bundy Ranch over oil, and Harry Reid got his eye punched out, and Joe Biden lost his son. He did not die to cancer. He tried to steal oil. Now DeFazio and this makeshift Republican liar are stealing natural gas and uranium to give to China so we can have more gas on the new Scheist dollar being issued this year. Because the new Scheist dollar from the Department of Treasury will be backed with natural gas and oil, and it will be worth nothing. Because we have been growing gold since 1960. The entire financial system needs to be reworked. Pray for these people, folks. Pray for them. because the BLM whores speak Russian. That's correct. And Pete Santilli, a talk show host, was arrested, and he neither said he understood nor stood under English maritime law. When you get a ticket, you do not say, I understood or stand under. You comprehend everything. You're as polite as you can be to the police officer because he's scared and you're scared and it's a bad situation. But please do not get angry at the police. Walk away. But never say understand or stand under. And when they arrested Pete Santilli, what that set in motion is the fact that those police officers and maybe their chief will be killed. Not today, not tomorrow, but maybe in a year. Just keep in mind, folks, that ranch, it's all about minerals. U.S. Geological Survey Bulletin 1740-B. And I will go down this very slowly because more than likely they will pull this off the net and this will be your only copy. These are some real pigs, I'm telling you. These are not people you want to have in your backyard. He's even got a U.S. attorney and judges paid off to do this. If you go down here, and I'll go through it very slowly, it's not going to load for you because I have a very old computer and I have people hacking my computer all the time. That's fine. You'll get what you get. This was a survey, a mineral survey. And since they started this, they've been starving the county out and going after the ranchers. This is nothing new. Just look what they did to the Bundys. It's not going to load for you. I'm sorry. We tried to load it. I want you to keep in mind that Obama has pimped out the Russians and the BLM and a U.S. attorney to arrest these people because he wants their land for natural gas and uranium mining. They want to keep the Chinese happy to fund the United States. It's all about killing and destroying. This is who Obama is. Folks, I don't know what to say except thank you and good night. I wish you the very best. And let us pray now that the BLM and DeFazio and Warren and all the people involved in this are completely immobilized for the rest of their lives. And that they leave the Hammonds alone. And the U.S. attorney and the judge who are paid off to do this, they leave them alone. This is Ambassador Mount telling you there are 2 congressmen and a fascist pig in the White House whose life we just saved again. And there will be another attempt on him soon. We've already talked about that. This is an attempt to kill the farmers and take their land for money. Welcome to the United States of Fascist Pigs, United States Code 2, Section 286. The United States is a corporation. It is a national socialist country. Thank you very much. And since I'm a retired captain, I'm still a federal officer, and I have the right and the obligation to tell you the truth. Since I'm an ambassador, I know these jerk-offs in the White House. And since I'm a member of foreign royalty of Russia, I know God is going to kick some royal tail in the White House. Obama has 2 more days, 48 hours, to get his head out of his ass or get it straight, or there may be some things happening that will change what's happening here on the ground. Thank you very much, and I urge you to continue to pray for the Hammond Ranch. Thank you and good night.